Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. This is Shahjadi Akter, Assistant Teacher of Science of National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Today I am going to take a science class for class 6 students. Our today's topic Assignment-3 Part-2 and our today's lecture number is 34. Dear students, our today's topic Assignment-3 Part-2, lecture number 34. We have discussed Assignment-3 Part-1 in our previous class. Today we will discuss Assignment-3 Part-2. Dear students, look at the this page. This is question number 1, 2, 3. Question number 1: why antibiotic syrup bottles are to be shaken well before use? What kind of mixture is this? This is assignment. I discussed this. And what kind of mixture is milk? Explain. These two question answer I have discussed in assignment part 1 in our previous class. Today I will discuss this part. Question number 3. See the pictures in the given chart and write the answers of question number 1 and 2. This is belongs to chapter 11. Okay, force and simple machine. This question answer belongs to chapter 11, force and simple machine. And today I will discuss this question answer and see the title of the lessons of this chapter. Chapter 11, force and simple machines. Lesson 3, simple machine. Lesson 4, lever. Lesson 5 to 6, the classification of lever. And lesson 7, hammer. Lesson 8 to 9, inclined plane and pulley. Dear students, see the what is the question? What is the question? Simple here, simple machine. Here is two simple machine given, and number 1 question: which class does the lever belong to? Explain logically. Which class does the lever belong to? Explain logically. That means this one and this one. And number 2 question: how can mechanical efficiency be increased? Dear students, I will discuss these 2 question answer today. Okay, at first we will know what is simple machine. Simple machine, the machine that makes work much easier by applying a special technique, is called a simple machine. Dear students, simple machine, what is simple machine? The machine that makes work much easier by applying special technique is called a simple machine. And we will know what is lever. Okay, lever is a simple machine in which a strong bar can freely move upward and downward or rotate on a supporter. Lever is a simple machine in which a strong bar can freely move upward and downward or rotate on a supporter. Dear students, now I will discuss now this question answer. Which class does the lever belong to? Here given 2 figure. This one is nutcracker, the figure of nutcracker, and this one is hammer. Dear students, now I will discuss which class does the lever belong to. That means nutcracker which belongs to which class, and explain logically. Dear students, here see the figure. This is hammer. Which class does the lever belong to? Explain logically. Answer will be in the figure. Given picture is hammer, and this is class 1 lever. Okay, that means hammer is class 1 lever. In this case of position, the pivot is in the middle, and position of the applied force and load are on the 2 edges. Dear students, listen carefully. The class 1 lever, the pivot will be in the middle position, and the applied force and load will be in the 2 edges. Okay, I am repeating. In this figure, given picture is hammer, and this is class 1 lever. In this case, the position of pivot is in the middle, and position of the applied force and load are on the 2 edges. Now I will discuss how can mechanical efficiency be increased. Dear students, now I will discuss this part. Number 2, how can mechanical efficiency be increased in class 1 lever? the closer the object is to the fulcrum, the greater the mechanical efficiency will be availed. Dear students, the closer the object is to the fulcrum, the greater the mechanical efficiency will be availed. In case of hammer, the length of load arm is unchangeable. In case of hammer, that means in class 1 lever, the length of load arm is unchangeable. So mechanical efficiency is availed by changing the lead of force arm. Basically, in this case, the mechanical efficiency is increased by trying to decrease the length of load arm. Dear students, I am repeating, how can mechanical efficiency be increased in class 1 lever? Now I will discuss for class 1 lever. The closer the object is to the fulcrum, the greater the mechanical efficiency will be availed. In this case of hammer, the length of load arm is unchangeable, so mechanical efficiency is availed by changing the length of load arm. Basically, in this case of mechanical efficiency is increased by trying to decrease the length of load arm. Now I will discuss this question answer for this is a figure of nutcracker. Okay, and dear students, we have to know which class this belong to, which class does the lever belong to, explain logically. Okay, in the figure the given picture is nutcracker and this is class 2 lever. Dear students, nutcracker is class 2 lever. This is in the case of load remains in the middle and position of the applied force and the pivot are on the two edges. Dear students, I am repeating, for class 2 lever, the load remains in the middle. Load remains in the middle and position of the applied force and pivot are on the two edges. Okay, in class 1 lever we discussed class 1 lever, the pivot is in the middle and load and applied force will be the two edges, and class 2 lever, the load will be the middle position and the position of applied force and pivot are on the two edges. Okay, now I will discuss this part, how can mechanical efficiency be increased in class 2 lever. Dear students, how can mechanical efficiency be increased in class 2 levers? I will discuss this now. In case of nutcracker, the closer the pivot is to the load and less force will be required to apply. In this case, we get mechanical efficiency by decreasing the length of load arm, that means by increasing the length of force arm. Dear students, I am repeating, how can mechanical efficiency be increased in nutcracker for that means class 2 lever. In case of nutcracker, the closer the pivot is to the load, the less force will be required to apply. In this case, we get mechanical efficiency by decreasing the length of load arm, that means by increasing the length of force arm. Dear students, I hope you have understood our today's topic properly. That means our assignment 3 part 2, and practice properly at home and do the assignment properly, I hope. And our submission date, this assignment submission date will be is 6 December. Okay, I hope do the assignment properly and submit on due date. Okay, dear students, Allah Hafiz.